In a world often veiled by skepticism and doubt, there exist moments that defy explanation. Stories whispered in silent tones, passed down through generations, of beings that watch over us in times of need. But what if these tales aren't merely tales or legends? What if there existed tangible evidence, caught on camera, of these celestial protectors intervening in our lives? Join us on a journey beyond the realms of the ordinary, as we delve into the mysterious tale of 20 guardian angels caught on camera. Number 20, a boy with Down syndrome. A special story unfolded when Asher, a young boy with Down syndrome, accidentally captured an incredible moment on his camera, revealing what many believe to be a guardian angel. Despite health challenges from birth due to an extra chromosome, Asher was adopted by his loving mother, Carrie, at just 7 months old. Carrie, a devoted mother, had her own journey of resilience and hope. Despite facing challenges, she found strength in her love for Asher. Their bond and unconditional love for each other transcended whatever obstacle life threw at them. Asher was to report to another hospital for follow-up treatment for his condition, and their journey from Houston, Texas, where Asher regularly received medical care, was filled with uncertainty and hope. As Asher looked out the plane window, his curiosity led him to snap pictures below. Though sometimes random, his photos often held hidden treasures, touching the hearts of many. One image in particular went viral on social media, inspiring compassion and hope. People from all backgrounds found comfort in the idea of guardian angels watching over them, even in tough times. Carrie shared the photo not only to uplift others, but also out of gratitude for her own blessings. Number 19. The post-tsunami angel mystery. Right after a huge tsunami, something strange happened that everyone just couldn't stop talking about. But here's the interesting part. It's not the usual post-tsunami chatter. Instead, it was a moment that became famous worldwide when, by chance, something incredibly surprising was caught on camera. A helicopter flying over the chaos and destruction left by the tsunami and filming the wreckage below spotted something extraordinary in the midst of this devastation. A bright white beam floating mysteriously above the ground. It was so glaring for all to see and at the same time surreal. Its movement seemed to defy the laws of physics, and people who subsequently saw the image couldn't help but wonder if this ghostly beam could have possibly been a human-like figure. It was clearly unbelievable, but when there are no other explanations, the idea becomes plausible. Think about the immense destruction caused by a tsunami. Truly one of the worst natural disasters one can see. And in such a moment of complete despair, the idea of divine intervention, particularly in the form of an angelic presence, would not seem too far-fetched. Number 18. Group of people in northern Michigan. In northern Michigan's peaceful wilderness, an intriguing tale unfolded, captivating locals with awe. Amidst the rustic scenery, a group of explorers stumbled upon a mysterious event. This shocking experience made news headlines, and it all started with a simple motion sensor camera placed in East Jordan's tranquil outskirts. Meant for capturing wildlife, it unexpectedly captured a momentous event. A divine figure, seemingly suspended in air, resembling an angel with glowing wings. People across the globe saw the image differently. Some doubted it, while others felt amazed. Each person created their own story from the unclear photo. For believers, it was a divine sign, sparking talk of prayers answered and miracles seen. One person, filled with wonder, excitedly shared the angelic image with loved ones online, and the news of the image continued to spread rapidly. A local, Pastor Daniel Mose, remained steadfast in his faith, considering the image as a beacon of hope and proof of unseen guidance. Despite widespread doubts about the originality of the image, he remained convinced that it was indeed something of a celestial nature. Number 17. Moving statue. In the heart of Vietnam, a grand religious statue has always captured the attention of locals and visitors alike. According to locals, this statue supposedly has a special aura that fills the air around it with a lovely melody and a sense of harmony. But whilst visitors were at the site sometime in 2019, something extraordinary occurred. The stone figure seemed to come alive, reaching out to the amazed crowd. Tears well up in the cameraman's eyes as he witnesses this magical moment. But the wonder doesn't stop there. The rigid stone facade begins to soften, as if imbued with a divine grace. Its edges ripple, captivating the mesmerized onlookers. The air immediately became filled up with a different kind of energy, which many witnesses described as being beyond mortal comprehension. Amidst the murmurs and exclamations of the crowd, a sense of disbelief equally swelled amongst onlookers. Could this be mere illusion or a manifestation of divine intervention? And for a fleeting moment, the massive figure seemed to bestow a benediction upon the gathering, extending its hand in a gentle gesture of blessing before returning to its stony repose. Number 16. Angel caught in Honduran cave. An unbelievable event occurred in a remote cave nestled in the heart of Honduras. A group of selfless missionaries from the United States were journeying to the calm village of Veracruz in 2012. Their purpose? To offer comfort through medical and dental care to the local inhabitants. Yet, their expedition led them to an unexpected marvel, an ancient cave, a sanctuary once sought by villagers during the turbulent Civil War era of the 1980s. Among these missionaries was Kevin, a devout soul with a keen eye for capturing moments with his digital camera. Little did he know that he'd soon unravel a phenomenon beyond comprehension with a single snapshot from his camera. As he aimed his lens towards the cavern's entrance, nothing seemed amiss in the dimly lit surroundings. However, upon reviewing the photograph later, a gasp escaped his lips. A bright figure, relating to a ghostly being, stood majestically within the cave's depths. With wings outstretched and a glowing light, it radiated a celestial atmosphere that defied explanation. The revelation of this divine figure stirred the hearts of both missionaries and villagers alike. They gazed upon the image in awe and reverence, convinced that it was no mere chance occurrence. Locals quickly considered it as being proof of the goodwill of an angelic guardian, watching over them in their endeavors and shielding them from harm's reach. To them, it was a sign from the heavens that their noble work had gained approval. Number 15. China's guardian angel on a midnight mission. In the world of superhero stories, China has its own guardian angel, a real-life hero. This amazing being seems to come from beyond, and a video capturing its incredible rescue could convince even skeptics. Picture a busy street in China late at night. Amidst the noise, a man pedals a rickshaw, unaware of a truck heading towards him. Suddenly, our guardian angel appears out of nowhere, moving with incredible speed. With a swift motion, they save the man and his rickshaw from disaster. It's as if time and reality themselves have bent to the will of this kind of force. In the blink of an eye, the rickshaw driver reappears, safe and sound, in a distant part of the road. This incident leaves us pondering. Was it a ripple in time, a glimpse of temporal magic, or simply the astonishing power of this guardian angel? And while skepticism often covered tales of angelic sightings, this particular episode defies dismissal. And locals who later saw the clip were quick to describe it as being a deliberate act of protection and an undeniable display of supernatural care. It'd appear that China is under the watchful eye of a steadfast guardian, ever vigilant in its mission to safeguard the Chinese people. Number 14. Security camera showed an angel. In an amazing event caught on a mall's security camera, angel-like beings were seen helping people. This extraordinary moment, filmed on August 5, 2012, went viral on Facebook. The video shows a peaceful mall with a person walking off screen. Suddenly, a glowing figure resembling a bright light appears in the top corner. This heavenly being, like an angel, has human-like features, but with large ivory wings. It reaches for something on the ground before flying away, leaving viewers amazed. As it descends, the area lights up with bright flashes, briefly revealing nearby pillars and plant boxes. The angel moves swiftly, its glow disappearing almost instantly, hinting at incredible speed. Even though it's there only briefly, its impact is undeniable. Witnesses quickly became drawn to the spot by the radiant glow but can't see the angel clearly due to its rapid movements. As it can be seen from the clip, 4 people rush to investigate, intrigued by the lingering light. Though the reason for the angel's visit is unknown, This event confirms the existence of angels and their deep connection with humanity. Number 13. Angel who appeared in a photo. Doug Loaders adored his son, Kyle, a popular football player in Fenton, Missouri. Kyle's talent and kindness won hearts in the community. Then one day, a tragic incident occurred. Kyle died in a car crash at 20, leaving Doug shattered. But the story doesn't end here. One ordinary day, and out of nowhere, something amazing occurred. Brian Roth, a photographer, made an extraordinary discovery at the football field. As he took a photo of his grandson and a friend on the field, he noticed something strange in the background, a glowing figure. Brian was stunned by what he saw. Soon, everyone in town was talking about the mysterious photo. Some said it was just a trick of light, while others believed it was something divine. Even Fox News picked up the story. When Doug Loaders and his family saw the image, it brought them a glimmer of hope in their grief, as the image, although seemingly angelic, had a striking resemblance to their son. Number 12. Photo reveals guardian angel. In a striking photo which was taken at random, a guardian angel can be seen watching over Chelsea Banton, a teenager battling pneumonia. Chelsea faced multiple disabilities and had been fighting all her life against the illness since 2015. Frequent hospital visits marked her tough journey, and pneumonia pushed her to the edge that November. Her mother, Colleen, faced the heart-wrenching choice to let go. But amidst despair, a glimmer of hope emerged. A celestial figure appeared on the hospital's security monitor, casting light over Chelsea's bedside. Witnesses, both medical staff and visitors, stood mesmerized by the mysterious presence. Faith overcame reason as everyone present whispered of angels among them. And just right there, a miracle unfolded before their very eyes. Chelsea's vital signs improved, freeing her from the grip of illness. She emerged from the coma and left the hospital weeks later, defying the odds. For 7 more years, she lived a full life of health, illuminated by divine kindness. Eventually, she peacefully departed, doing so in the company of her loved ones. Number 11. Angels over Mecca Sea-fanned Mosque. In the heart of the busy city of Mecca, surrounded by desert hills, lies the Grand Mosque of Mecca, a structure cherished by over 1 billion Muslims worldwide. At its center stands the Kaaba, a historic structure symbolizing unity and devotion. Built from rough stone by Abraham and Ishmael, it's draped in black silk, intricately embroidered with Quranic verses in gold. But beyond its physical presence, the Kaaba guides Muslims in prayer worldwide. Every year, millions gather for the Hajj pilgrimage, following rituals dating back to Prophet Muhammad's time. Among these rituals and religious practices performed during Hajj is the Tawaf, where pilgrims circumambulate the Kaaba 7 times, symbolizing the unity of the Muslim community and the eternal nature of God. The sight of millions of worshippers moving in unison around the Kaaba is a breathtaking display of devotion and solidarity. In addition to its religious significance, the Kaaba has also played a central role in shaping the cultural and architectural landscape of Mecca. Over the centuries, it has been rebuilt and renovated multiple times, with each reconstruction reflecting the artistic and attractive sensibilities of the era. Despite its age, the Kaaba remains a vibrant symbol of faith, drawing believers from all walks of life. And its enduring appeal continues to inspire awe and reverence among pilgrims, showcasing the power of faith in a changing world. Number 10. Angel watching over Michigan. Resident. In the calm town of East Jordan, Michigan, under the night's comforting shadows, a captivating event occurred. According to locals who witnessed it, it's a story of divine help and heavenly care. It all started with a local pastor, known for his strong faith and eye for the extraordinary, sharing an amazing photo taken by a security camera at Glenn Thorman's house, the respected fire chief of the town. In the image, something mysterious can be seen hovering over a parked car. To the pastor and many who've seen it, it's unmistakably a guardian angel watching over the sleeping residents. The family, believed to be deeply religious, have been said to often pray for angelic protection over their home and loved ones. And this was the answer to their long-standing prayer according to people of faith who have happened upon the image. But despite its extraordinary nature, skeptics still raised a question. Some argue the ghostly figure might just be a moth caught in the camera's lens. However, others who remain firm in their belief that it's an angel have cited the freezing temperature that night as evidence against such a claim. To them, the cold was too harsh for any insect to survive, let alone hover in front of a camera in the darkness. And as the pastor and East Jordan residents examine the photo closely, they supposedly discover more proof of its supernatural origin, making them stick to their belief of its being an angelic presence. Number 9. Guardian Angel in Georgia. An anonymous law officer in Georgia stumbled upon a captivating sight while checking his property's cameras. A radiant figure resembling an angel near a deer feeder, surrounded by nature's tranquility. Convinced of its divine nature, he shared the image on Coast to Coast AM, a popular platform for supernatural topics. The photo sparked intrigue, with some believing it to be a true angelic presence and others speculating about camera tricks. A local who saw the image shortly after it was uploaded left a comment saying that, "The photo made me think deeply about guardian angels and the hidden spiritual world. It sparked old questions about whether angels really look out for us beyond what we can see." Number 8. Stunning angel in the sky. In the vast sky above Aurora Borealis, a mesmerizing celestial event occurred, known as the Northern Lights. When solar particles meet Earth's magnetic field, they create a breathtaking spectacle of vibrant light. In northern Canada's icy embrace, photographer John from the Northwest Territories eagerly aimed his camera to capture this ethereal moment. Little did he know his lens would reveal more than just the usual hues of green, purple, and blue. He was amazed when he saw a glowing figure in one of his photos as he reviewed them later. This figure resembled a winged creature with a halo around its head, floating in the sunrise. It filled him with wonder and spirituality, as if it was a message from God. In that moment, he felt connected to something beyond ordinary life. Number 7. The Sky Angel of Australia. In a video recently captured during a flight over Australia, a strange event was seen to have briefly occurred. In the clip, the sky could be seen to have suddenly changed from its topic pale blue color to something even more brighter, revealing a ghostly figure resembling an angel. People often claim to have seen angels, but their claims are often disregarded due to strange details. But some skeptics still firmly believe in supernatural encounters, and in this particular case, it's raised the question of how possible it is to have captured such a sight on any typical day. But despite the doubts still harbored by some of the locals who've come across the photo, believers insist on it being a real angel in action, find profound meaning in the video, and describe it as showcasing what seems to be a divine presence. In another similar and equally intriguing story that emerged after a grainy video from a humble phone camera was used to capture what looked like a glowing entity praying in an Azerbaijani mosque. Devout Muslims in the locality were quickly captivated by it and confirmed its potential authenticity, inspiring awe and reflection. Number 6. Cloud Angel. Picture yourself walking along the street when suddenly you see something incredible. A cloud hanging surprisingly close to the ground, defying normal rules of nature. It's puzzling because clouds usually vanish before getting this low. This odd sight quickly intrigued bystanders, sparking different theories among the amazed crowd. Some wonder if it's not a cloud at all, but maybe an angel in disguise, appearing in a way we can't understand. The fact that it's so close to the ground adds to the mystery. Onlookers were cautious, avoiding getting too close to the strange cloud, and they all had fear written over them. What's even more fascinating is its perfect shape. Unlike the usual randomness of clouds, some locals began to infer that it could signal the beginning of a very heavy storm, while others insisted that it could be a sign of divine power and presence. Regardless, one thing was clear. This strange cloud was truly captivating. Now, it's time for today's subscriber's pick. In the bustling city of New York, amidst the chaos and noise of everyday life, there existed a peculiar fascination with the supernatural. Stories of guardian angels whispered through the streets, tales spun by those who claim to have seen the impossible. Yet, for most, these stories remained nothing more than fantastical rumors. A young woman named Maya found herself in the clutches of danger. A group of hooded figures cornered her, their intentions unmistakably nasty. Fear clenched her heart as she braced for the worst. Suddenly, a blinding light pierced through the darkness, emanating from an unexpected source, a security camera perched high above the alley. In the glow of its lens, the figures froze, their threatening plans thwarted by an unseen force. The footage from that night spread like wildfire across social media and news channels. It showed the hooded figures recoiling in terror as an ethereal figure, bathed in a radiant atmosphere, descended from above. With a wave of its hand, the mysterious entity dispersed the assailants, leaving Maya unharmed. The city was captivated by the revelation of guardian angels caught on camera. Skeptics scrambled for explanations, while believers found solace in the confirmation of their faith. Amidst the fervor, Maya became a symbol of hope, her encounter serving as undeniable proof of divine intervention. What do these guardian angels represent? Are they divine beings, cosmic protectors, or something else entirely? Let's know your thoughts and comments below. Number 5. Priest who an angel spared. Father Bach's incredible story about how he got saved from a disaster that could have taken his life gripped the world with awe, immediately sparking debates between believers in divine intervention and those who chalk it up to luck. He was on his way to the church when a teenager lost consciousness behind the wheel, leaving the vehicle hurtling towards him. But then, security cameras catch a mysterious figure dressed in glowing white, swooping in like a guardian angel. This celestial being diverts the car away from Father Bach, saving him from disaster. The car spins and lands safely, miraculously leaving the young driver mostly unharmed. Hurried to the hospital, doctors were amazed to find him completely unharmed. After this incredible event, Father Bach, a new priest, questioned his knowledge about physics. You see, he loved science and taught it passionately at his high school. Teaching physics reinforced his view of the world, but despite his faith in physics, this incident made him become a strong believer in guardian angels. Number 4. Aaron Potter. Aaron Potter's cancer treatment was a journey marked not only by the physical toll of treatments, but also by the unwavering support of her loved ones. Her family, friends, and medical team stood by her side, providing comfort and encouragement through each trial and triumph. Despite the daunting nature of her illness, Erin remained a beacon of optimism and strength. Her unwavering spirit inspired all who knew her, and her story spread far beyond her immediate circle, touching the hearts of countless individuals who followed her courageous battle. And in the midst of her medical challenges, Erin found comfort and joy in simple moments, like playing with sparklers in the backyard. It was during one of these cherished moments that something truly remarkable occurred. As her mother captured the scene on camera, little did she realize the profound significance of that particular snapshot. Upon closer inspection, the image revealed a spiritual figure seemingly watching over her. The road to recovery was not without its hurdles. She faced the uncertainty of multiple relapses and the grueling process of undergoing a second bone marrow transplant. Each step of the journey tested her resilience and resolve, but through it all, she remained steadfast in her determination to overcome the odds. It'd appear that her guardian angel had eventually warded off evil from her. And finally, after enduring the trials of treatment, she emerged victorious. Erin's guardian angel, according to her mother, had helped her emerge from the shadow of cancer, her body now free from the disease that once threatened to steal her future. Number 3. When reality defies surveillance. Imagine that you're seated in a quiet, dimly lit building, with your job being to protect the place and watch the security cameras closely. But despite your best efforts to focus on your job, you keep getting a feeling of deep worry in your stomach, as if something creepy might be on the other side of those screens. As you sit there, bent over the surveillance screens, you can't shake the feeling of your hairs standing up on your neck. It's late, and outside is dark, with only the faint sound of the cameras. You start watching the footage, the familiar view of the courtyard you've seen many times before. Suddenly, like ghosts materializing before your eyes, a group of figures dashes across the courtyard. Your heart jumps into your throat at the sight, but they vanish just as quickly. You might think it's a glitch, but this place has cameras from all angles, meant to show the truth. You check them all, only to see the figures appearing and disappearing without explanation. Now, your logical mind turns detective. No alarms went off. It's as if these figures had a fleeting moment in the courtyard and then vanished without a trace on the security system. Number 2. Young motorist. One evening, as Mr. Wooten headed home, fate took a terrifying turn when he got caught in a horrible accident. Luckily, Pastor Michael Cleary was nearby and rushed to help. Remembering the scene vividly, he saw Wooten's car out of control, crashing into a tree. In the chaos, he noticed something thrown from the window and hurried to it. To his surprise, he found a young man huddled in a defensive position, leaving him momentarily shocked. Throughout the scary period, Pastor Cleary prayed fervently, asking for help from above to protect the endangered young man. When the emergency team came, Pastor Cleary, still overwhelmed, felt he had to capture what was happening. Looking back at the pictures, he saw something astonishing. A heavenly figure, like an angel, watching over the hurt young person as they got help. It was a moment of doubt turning into strong belief as Mr. Wooten miraculously survived the accident. Number 1. Photographer captures angel at World Trade. At the World Trade Center's annual memorial event, amid a somber mood, something extraordinary unfolded, blending hope and remembrance. Meet Richard J. McCormick, a photographer from New Jersey, who stumbled upon a surprising find while capturing the tribute's essence. Among his photos, one revealed a celestial figure within the luminous beams, a human-like form with wings and a halo, seemingly suspended in the sky. Stunned by the surprising sight, McCormick posted the photo online, sparking a huge response of doubt and belief. Some fans of the supernatural saw it as proof of divine intervention, an angel visiting the World Trade Center to honor 9/11 victims. To them, the photo was God's comforting presence in tragedy. Skeptics doubted its authenticity, suggesting it was chance or made up. They said it might be pareidolia, where the mind sees familiar shapes in random things, making the angel just a trick of the mind. Which one of these guardian angel experiences did you find the most intriguing? Share your thoughts and comments below.